Hi everyone, my name is Gracie O'Reilly and this is a presentation on functional analysis with an emphasis on each of its conditions. There are four main conditions of functional analysis that include 3 test conditions and 1 demand condition. The 3 test conditions are contingent attention, contingent escape, and alone, and the 1 demand condition is play. Another potential test condition to consider is the contingent tangible condition. The first test condition I'm going to discuss is the contingent attention condition. The antecedent conditions or motivating operation is described in the behavior analysis book by Cooper, Heron, and Heward as attention is diverted or withheld from that person. In layman's terms, this means attention is not provided. Consequences for target or problem behavior, once again, as stated in the book, is attention is provided in the form of mild reprimands or soothing statements. For example, don't do that, you'll hurt someone. In layman's terms, this means attention is given, often verbally. For example, don't do that, that is not nice. The next test condition I'm going to describe is the contingent escape condition. The antecedent conditions or motivating operation, as described in the Applied Behavior Analysis textbook, is task demands are delivered continuously using a 3-step prompting procedure. Step 1 stating you'll need to fold the towel, Step 2 modeling folding the towel, and Step 3 providing hand-over-hand assistance to fold the towel. In layman's terms, this means continuously placing instructions upon the individual and prompting them to complete each given task. Consequences for the target or problem behavior, as described in the textbook, is providing a break from the task by removing task materials and stopping prompts to complete the task. In layman's terms, this means removing the demand or instructions placed. The next test condition to be discussed is the alone condition. The antecedent conditions or motivating operation, as stated in the Applied Behavior Analysis book, is low level of environmental stimulation is present, for example, therapist, task materials, and play materials being absent. In layman's terms, this means client is in a sanitized environment, clear of stimuli. Consequences for target or problem behavior, as stated in the textbook, is problem behavior is ignored or neutrally redirected. In layman's terms, this means withholding attention to the behavior, for example, not making any statements related to the behavior. The demand condition or play condition has antecedent conditions or motivating operation of preferred activities being continuously available, social attention being provided, and no demands being placed on the person, as stated by Cooper, Heron, and Heward. In layman's terms, the client is in a rich environment with many tangibles, social attention is given, and there are no instructions placed on the client. Consequences for target or problem behavior, as stated in the textbook, is problem behavior is ignored or neutrally redirected. In layman's terms, this means withholding attention to the behavior, for example, not making any statements related to the behavior. This consequence procedure is the same as the alone condition. A potential fifth condition is the contingent tangible condition, which is also considered a test condition. The antecedent conditions or motivating operation, as described in the Cooper book, is after having access to a preferred activity or toy, the preferred activity or toy is removed. For example, the BCBA or RBT will say, "My turn to play with that." Moderately preferred or neutral toys are still continuously available, as is adult attention. In layman's terms, this means the client is in a rich environment with many tangibles available and is provided social attention. The client is allowed some time and access to play with the preferred tangible, then it is removed. Consequences for target or problem behavior, as stated in the book, is the preferred activity or toy is returned to the individual. In layman's terms, this means giving the preferred tangible back to the client. The one reference I used is the Applied Behavior Analysis book by Cooper, Heron, and Heward, published in 2020. Thank you again for listening to my presentation. In sum, each of these conditions of functional analysis help to show what behaviors are maintained by and should be individualized per client. Thank you again.